Hey y'all, I'm Hanny XOXO and welcome to or back to my channel. Today is Sunday, December the 7th, and welcome to Vlogmas episode 2. And what might be on the agenda for today's episode? Well, I decided, kind of spur of the moment, last minute, that it would be really fun to crochet gifts for my friends and family for Christmas. At least for my friends and family who I'm gonna be seeing on Christmas Day, which is my fiance's family, since my family lives kind of far away from me. I unfortunately don't get to see them on Christmas, but I'm very, very grateful to have such a sweet second family with my fiance's family, and I've been really excited. I've literally been feeling like Santa Claus, coming up with a list of different items that I want to crochet for everyone. To be so honest, I've been really bad at gift giving for the past probably 2-ish years, maybe even longer though, honestly. A lot of it is just the fact that we have been on such a tight budget, so I haven't really been able to spend too much money. We also do spend the holidays with my fiance, and so I feel like she knows her family better than I do, so I usually leave the gift giving to her. We also do a Secret Santa, so, all of us are on a budget, I guess, so we are only having to shop for one person. But I feel like every single person in her family, in her life, everyone who's gonna be at the family Christmas event, they've all just played such a big role in my life over these past few years. They really welcomed me into their family with open arms, open hearts, and everything. And so I just kind of want to repay that kindness by giving them some really heartfelt crochet gifts. So today I'm super excited to share all of the patterns that I found and all of the gifts that I'm planning to make for my family and friends, and I feel like this is just gonna be really fun too, because in case y'all are also wanting to crochet some gifts, whether it is for Christmas or birthdays, whatever it might be, this could offer some really fun crochet inspo for all of y'all as well, because I feel like everyone in my family is so unique and so different, and everyone has such vastly different interests and everything. And honestly, for some of the people, it was kind of hard to think of crochet gifts that they might like, because I don't know, it's hard to know if somebody will like a crochet gift or not. But when I really thought of it and started brainstorming, going, of course, always to Pinterest and Instagram and Etsy and everywhere to look for ideas, I found out that you really can find a crochet item for anyone in your life, and multiple. I've really struggled to try to decide what exactly I want to crochet for everyone, because there's just too many options. What I had to do for this was make a list with everyone's names who I know is gonna be at the Christmas party, and then spend time on each of those people, really thinking about what all their different interests are, what they like, and then finally narrowing it down to what sort of crochet item I might be able to make for them. So I'm also really excited, other than just this video, to be making these plushies with y'all in all my other Vlogmas videos. We're gonna have such a fun time. But let's get into these patterns that I have to share with y'all today. But before we go any further, I do have to say, I don't know if anyone in the family does watch my YouTube or anything like that. Nobody has told me that they do, but I know that my fiance, I caught her commenting on one of my videos, and I know that her little cousin Tanner, which by the way, hello, Tanner, if you're watching. I know he does watch a lot of my videos, And thank you guys so much for your support, but please do not watch this video, please, because I'm going through everything that I want to gift to y'all, and I do really want it to be a surprise. So just a little disclaimer for the family to not move any further than this. But for everyone else who's hanging out, I will of course have all of the patterns that I talk about today linked down below for your ease of access. So the first person on my list, in no particular order, that I'm gonna be crocheting a gift for is my fiance. And this first pattern is gonna be for the Fortnite lovers in your life. So if you also have a partner who is a lover of Fortnite, or you have a child, niece, nephew, whoever it might be, if you yourself even is a lover of Fortnite, this one is for you because I'm planning to crochet her a water sprite. And I have to be completely honest with you guys, I don't know if these are still in the game or not, because I do technically play Fortnite, but I don't play Battle Royale because I'm a cozy game girly. So I play Fortnite Pet Heroes Adventure and there's no sprites in that game. So I'm not sure if they're still in the Battle Royale or not. But anyone who you know that's been playing Fortnite for at least a year, I'm sure they definitely know what these little water sprites are, and everyone loves them. Everyone went crazy for them, like last Christmas and stuff. And my fiance's actually been requesting a lot of different plushies from me, and she did request one of these literally like a year ago, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. And now I'm finally getting to it. I feel like it's also just a perfect kind of like holiday themed gift because I'm pretty sure they came out during the holiday Fortnite season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did. So it is kind of like a holiday theme as well. And I'm actually planning to crochet my fiance 2 different items. But let's move on to this next person because I'm kind of turning this into a joint gift for the both of them. So the next person on my list is my fiance's sister. And so let me tell a little bit of backstory behind the idea for this gift. So, a few months ago, my mother-in-law texts me and she sends me a picture of this here skein of yarn, and she asks me if I want it, if I'd be able to use it for anything. And upon first glance, I was kind of like, I'm not for sure if I could use that for anything. It's just a worsted weight yarn, plus it's variegated with a lot of different colors, all the colors of the rainbow. So, you know, I wasn't really sure what kind of project I could possibly make with this. But then she reveals that she found this when she was going through all of her mom's old things. And this was actually one of her mom's old skeins of yarn, which means that it was my fiance's Mimi's yarn. So I mean, I don't know, I'm just like, what? I was like, that is so cool. I will definitely take the yarn. I would absolutely love to do something with it to memorialize your mom, make something. I don't know what yet, but I was like, that's so special. I would absolutely love to have that skein of yarn. And when I told my fiance about it, she's actually the one who came up with this idea, so I can't take credit for it, but she told me so long ago now that I really don't think she's gonna be expecting this gift at all. But basically, kind of another backstory, but when my fiance and I met, this is kind of like a funny little joke that she has about what made her fall in love with me, but actually, my very first amigurumi project, I have it right here, so be nice, it's special to me, and it's 6 or 7 years old, so a very delicate piece of work, but it's these 2 little bears. And what's actually so special about these bears is that I'm not sure if you're able to tell at all, but they are attracted to each other because I put magnets in their hands so that they can always be holding hands. And I don't know, I just thought that that was so cute. I actually got this idea because growing up, my mom had these plush bears for Valentine's Day, and they had magnets in like their noses or their mouths or something, so that when you would make them kiss, they would, I mean, of course, be attracted to each other, but their cheeks would also turn pink. And I always thought that that was so cute as a kid. And so that's where I got the idea to make their hands like connect using magnets. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like this was honestly so creative for being my very first amigurumi project. It actually is also a free tutorial on YouTube. Again, it'll be linked down below. But in the tutorial, it does not tell you to put magnets. I just had that idea on my own, again, because I had those little Valentine's bears growing up. But back to the actual project that I'm planning to make for my fiance and her sister. So I do want to make them two of these little bears, but out of this yarn that used to be their Mimi's yarn, because I just thought that that would be so special. Again, my fiance was the one who did come up with this idea, because she always tells me that when she saw that I was able to make these two little bears, that's what made her fall in love with me, because she thought that they were so cute and creative. And so I'm gonna be making them the bears, and I feel like it's just a cute like message or symbolism as well with the magnets and everything, because they are totally 1000% those kinds of sisters as well that have like this kind of super close and tight bond. Like everyone always assumes that they're twins, even though they're not. They have a super close bond, and I feel like these bears will really represent that as well. Like even if they're miles and miles apart, they're always like attracted to each other through the magnets. So I don't know, I feel like that's really cute, and I totally think that this could be a really cute project as well for anyone in your life who, like, I don't know if you have a couple maybe in your life who maybe they just got married. I know that the creator for this pattern actually has a mod with a bride and a groom, so that could be a really cute gift. Or even just for a kid, I feel like it's really cute. And of course you don't have to put the magnets in the hands. I just think it adds a nice little touch. No pun intended. And I'm actually planning to make my fiance's sister another gift as well, because, and again, if any family members did stay until this point, you better leave now. Like, now is your time that you gotta go. But we did get my fiance's sister for the Secret Santa, and so I thought it would be cute to also include a gift, like a crochet gift, in her Secret Santa present that we're getting her. And so I was thinking of making her a Rasta colored mushroom, like a red, yellow, green mushroom, because she's super like rusted out and one with the earth and everything. Like, I don't know, she's so cool. But I was thinking of making her a little keychain with a mushroom like that. But she, anytime out in the wild, whether she's at a market or even just in the parking lot, wherever she's at, she always sends me pictures of crochet car hangers. And so I never thought it before, and I don't know if it's just because, like, I struggle to pick up on, like, social cues and stuff. I just, like, you know, it's hard for me. I struggle with it. So I don't know if that's why I didn't pick up on it, or maybe she really was just sending me all the pictures of car hangers to give me crochet ideas, because I know she is always trying to help me out too and give me ideas for my markets. But when I was thinking about gifts for everyone and curating this list, I was like, does she keep sending me crochet car hangers because she wants one? So I was thinking maybe what I could do is make her like a roasted out car hanger with like a Rasta mushroom, and then I don't know if I'll put 2 mushrooms on both sides. I still have to kind of think about the vision, but I think that that's probably what I'm gonna make her. And I feel like that's also just such a fun gift for any other like girly in your life. And I love the car hangers too because of how you can really customize them. You can just put, like, some people put, you know, the 2 mushrooms or the ghosts for Halloween or Santas or whatever it might be. And so, I don't know, I just feel like car hangers are also a super cute crochet gift for anyone in your life. And I actually have a third item on the list for my fiance's sister, but I don't think I'm actually gonna make these for her, at least not for Christmas. And also, this gift wasn't technically supposed to come from me because her best friend actually messaged me and sent me a reel of these crochet pants. I will put up the reel here if I can find it so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. But her bestie sent me this reel and was like, can you make these and how much would you charge? And I was like, girl, like, I don't know if I can do it, but it's because she wants to buy a pair for my fiance's sister, and I just don't know if I could do it in time for Christmas. I don't know why it seems really overwhelming to me, but I don't know if I could make the pants, even in general. I mean, y'all, I literally, the one time I ever tried to make a sweater, I still have it, but it's just literally 2 sleeves and like a front panel because I was so over it after that I couldn't go on. And so I don't know if I could make these granny square pants or not. They do seem kind of easy, but I feel like they're not. Like, wearables always trick you, and it's not as easy as it seems, especially because my measurements are a lot different from my fiance's sister's. She is a tall queen, and I am a short goddess, so, you know, we're just on different levels, literally. So I don't know if I would be able to make the pants, be able to fit her and stuff. I don't know. I was just like kind of scared of that project, but her birthday is in the summer, so I'm like, maybe I could like work on it and see. I don't know. Y'all will have to let me know what you think down below, if it seems like a scary project to you or not. Also, let me know like if you normally make wearables or if you normally make plushies. It is funny because I used to only make wearables, but now I'm like scared of wearables. But I've also never made wearables like that. When I say wearables, I mean like I was making scarves and beanies, and that's pretty much it at the age of 11. So I'm putting the granny square pants on pause for now, but I still wanted to share them because, especially if you are mostly working with wearables, I feel like that would be something so cute and fun to make for someone. I mean, they do look so comfy and chill and relaxing. Like, I would even want a pair for myself. So I totally get the appeal. It's just a project that kind of personally scares me. But again, I wanted to share patterns today that like anyone can make, even if you're not into amigurumi. I want to give a little taste of everything so that there's something for every crocheter out there and for everyone in your life who you're wanting to crochet for. Next on my list is my fiance's niece and nephew, which I'm just gonna group them together because I was gonna keep them separate, but now I'm not sure if I should make them different things or if I should make them the same thing, because I know how they are, and you know, they're typical siblings at their young ages, so they do fight over things, and I don't want to cause like a fight or anything like that. But I do want to share the different ideas that I had for both of them so that, again, y'all can have some more ideas of different gifts, especially gifts that kids might like, because honestly, out of everyone in the family, like even including my fiance, I feel like it was easiest to think of things that the kids would want, and that's why it's also making it hard too for me to decide, because I just know all the things that these kids love right now and won't stop talking about. And so it makes it hard to decide what I want to make for them. But it's also good because I have so many ideas, and hopefully those ideas can be useful for y'all as well. And also, if y'all have ideas for me too, with having to decide between all these different patterns, let me know down below. Let me know if y'all think if I make these 2 different items for the kids, if they would fight at all or if it would be okay. I think it might be okay, but I'm also not a parent, so I don't know, y'all. Okay, I just want to read y'all the brainstorm that I had. This was specifically for my fiance's nephew. I just think it's so funny, but it's also like so Gen Alpha coded. Okay, are y'all ready? Here's his interest. Dinos, One Piece, Brain Rot, Butts, Stitch, K-pop Demon Hunters, Bluey, Wally, Roly Polies. Love to see it. So if I did decide to go with separate gifts for the kids, I was thinking of, for my fiance's nephew, making him a Roly Poly, which I know sounds crazy. And I honestly, when I was typing in Roly Poly crochet pattern on Etsy, it was kind of, you know, just for the laughs, just for the fun of it, because I was like, surely there's not a Roly Poly pattern. And then literally the cutest pattern I've probably ever seen in my life pops up. Like, I'm so obsessed with it, and I want one for myself as well. So I was kind of thinking of making him that just because it's so cute. And then for my fiance's niece, she really likes Grumpy Bear. And so I was thinking of making her like a plushy Grumpy Bear. And then I don't think that that would cause any arguments because, I mean, I guess my fiance's niece, she does like Roly Polies as well, but not nearly as much as my fiance's nephew. Y'all, this kid babysat a Roly Poly in his hands the entirety of Halloween trick-or-treating for hours, had this Roly Poly and was convinced that he was gonna take it home, and we made him put it in a bush at the very end, but he really did carry this thing around for hours. He is obsessed with them, and then he also doesn't care about Grumpy Bear at all, so that's why I feel like that would be a good project that's different for both of them. And also, if you have any kids that are really into Roly Polies in your life, this pattern, again, is so cute. And of course, if you have any Grumpy Bear lovers, and this pattern doesn't just come with Grumpy Bear, it comes with all the different Care Bear variations. So if your kid, your niece, your nephew, whoever, grandson, grandchild, granddaughter, I can't talk, whoever wants a Care Bear, there's all the different kinds. So those, I feel like, are 2 really fun projects that you can make. I was gonna say for kids, but they're perfect for adults as well. And then as for the, like, similar gifts, if I was to get them the same thing, they love things, and I feel like this is just something that, like, kids love. Like, I feel like just thinking about myself as a kid and what I loved is when you can, like, take things, you know, out of things. And so I found this hatching dragon pattern that I thought was really cute, and I thought it would be fun for the kids because of course they can hatch their little dragon out and it's like a little surprise. But I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of leaning toward the Roly Poly Grumpy Bear if I can find the yarn for those, I guess. But I thought that these dragons were still so cute, so I definitely wanted to share those with y'all as well, because they also don't look like they would take too long to crochet. So if you are going somewhere for Christmas where there's a lot of kids and you want to make them all something in like the same item so they don't fight over it, I feel like this would be such a cute one to make. And then I actually have another item that would be like the same item for both of them. And this is where I'm actually gonna grab another family member to group into here. And that is my, as previously mentioned, my fiance's cousin, Tanner, because I feel like he would also really, really like this gift. And so I honestly think that I might buy this pattern and try it out, because I honestly feel like both of the kids and Tanner, all three of them, would really love this. But it's like a little hand that looks like one of those, you know, sticky hands that you would get from like Chucky Cheese or whatever, but it's a crochet one. And I just thought that it was so cute, like one of those slappy hand things, and I thought they would have so much fun with it, especially Tanner, because he loves like fidget toys that are kind of like that, like fidget toys that you can flap around are his favorite. And so I was like, oh my god, he would absolutely love this thing. Plus, my fiance's sister months ago sent me a reel on Instagram that had these, but like a jumbo version. It was huge, like bigger than me, of one of these crochet sticky hands, because she was asking me if I'd be able to make one, and I was like, I don't know if I could make because they were so big. But then this morning I saw these little mini versions, and I thought that that would be so perfect, and I really do feel like they would all love these. So I think I'm definitely gonna try to make these for the kids and for Tanner. And I feel like these are honestly perfect, again, for like any kid. I feel like would love these, especially if your kid or adult loves fidget toys, then of course they would probably love this little hand, just being able to slap it around. I'm honestly kind of happy to be making them as well, because I'm excited to like try it out and see how it works. So I definitely think that this would be such a fun gift, such a fun like stocking stuffer as well for your kids, nieces and nephews, whatever children you have in your life. And now we're done with the kids, and we're moving on with another gift for Tanner. And this was the main crochet gift that I was planning to make him before I found those fun crochet sticky hands, because he's the one who suggested this project to me, because a few weeks ago when I was in a crochet slump, I was on FaceTime with him, as I am most days, and I was like, hey Tanner, what should I crochet? I'm bored and I don't know what to make. And he said, a Chucky doll, which is so Tanner, because he loves Chucky, or at least he thinks he loves Chucky. And so I was like, that is so funny, and I didn't make it at that time just because I was like, that's a little too niche. I was thinking that he was gonna say, you know, like a cat or a dog or a turtle or something like that. I did not think he was gonna say a full-on Chucky doll, but I think that that would be such a fun gift for him, such a fun thing to crochet. And if you have any horror lovers in your life, why not gift them a crochet Chucky doll this holiday season? I mean, Halloween, in my heart at least, is totally all year round, and I know that there's so many other people that feel that way as well. So I think that it would be such a fun gift for somebody who does love Halloween, horror, Chucky lovers, whoever. And next on the list is my beautiful birthday twin, who just so happens to be Tanner's mom, or I guess Tanner's mom, who just so happens to be my birthday twin. But for her, I wanted to make something little and elegant. I was thinking, like, so not really so much a plushie, but something more on the elegant side, but I wasn't for sure. So I was just browsing, and I was looking at floral crochet patterns because I thought something floral would be really pretty for her. And so I stumbled upon these little teeny tiny amigurumi birthday month flower bouquets, and I thought that they were just the absolute most precious and elegant little flowers ever. And so I thought that making one of those for her with our birthday month flower would be so cute. And I thought that that pattern would also be great for all the other people in the family who like really cutesy and elegant things like that. So I thought that this would be a good pattern to get because I can make these for multiple people's gifts, I'm hoping. But, and the big but, the big but of today is I don't know if I'm gonna have the patience for that, because I mean, I'm sure that y'all can see from the pattern photo, it's just, it seems very tiny. And can I make crochet items like that? Yes, technically I can, but do I want to? I don't know. And will it turn out looking pretty? I really don't know. I really can't say, you guys. And so I'm still not 1000% sold on this yet, just because I don't know how my execution of it could be. But again, I did still want to share this pattern with y'all because I do feel like putting these little flower bouquets on keychains is like the perfect gift for any girlies in your life. I feel like these would also be so cute for like a bridal shower or something like that as well. So I still wanted to share this pattern because, again, all of us crocheters are different, and I know some of y'all do really like working with the tinier kinds of yarns and hooks and all of that cool stuff. So this would absolutely be the perfect project for y'all. And the next person on my list is Tanner's mom's boyfriend. And so this was one of the people who I was kind of struggling to figure out what I should make for him. But again, I was really pushing myself. I really want to make something for everyone. I really hope that I have time to get around to it. I don't really know because it is, again, December 7th and Christmas is, of course, on the 25th. So not sure if I'll get around to all of it, but I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna really grind. But I was kind of struggling to figure out what I should make him and what he would appreciate, because he is like, you know, kind of like a big, like, strong guy. Like, I don't know. I just can't see him really liking, you know, like cutesy little dainty crochet or like a crochet plushie or something like that. He is so sweet though. Like, he's a big teddy bear. So honestly, he might embrace something like that. But I want to make things, again, that people genuinely love, because this is the one hard part for me about gifting crochet is I don't just want to gift it because I can crochet and that's like the only thing I have to gift. Like, I genuinely want the receiver to feel like it was something special and like I thought of them when I made it and I didn't just give them like a leftover from my market or something. And so the one thing that I do know that he loves is, I can't say it on here. I'm trying to figure out how to say it, and I'm like, I don't think I can say it. But basically, he's very 420 friendly, and so I was like, I'm sure that there's like some really fun like crochet patterns that are like 420 crochet patterns. I've already seen some on Instagram and Pinterest and stuff. So I just took a browse during my morning Etsy shopping that I do every morning, and I found these little keychains. I'm not really sure if I can even say like what they are, but basically they're a device that, you know, you can use to help you get your 420 on, you know what I mean? Again, the pattern will be linked down below so that you can look at it, because I'm not going to put a picture of it up because it's probably not allowed, but I will put the listing up with the price and everything, and the listing if you want to look it up on your own. I don't know if I can include the words though, even. I don't know what I can include on here, you guys, but I do think that it's such a fun little gift. And it also, the thing that kind of sold me on it was that it's not just like a fun little like cutesy keychain, but it can actually hold a lighter. So I was thinking it would be fun to gift that to him with the like lighter in it, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But I think it'll be really fun and unique. Hopefully he likes it. Again, I feel like I don't know him too well, but I feel like he would like that. And again, just shows you my very diverse family, and hopefully you guys can appreciate this pattern. Hopefully y'all have a 420 girly in your life who would appreciate a keychain like this. I mean, I would honestly, would I appreciate a keychain like this? Maybe. And next on my list is my friend slash my fiance's sister's best friend, the one who I was mentioning earlier. And I don't even think that I mentioned this fun fact about her, but if y'all have been to the channel before, she was actually the one who ordered the big custom order, the first custom order that I've ever gotten, the Halloweeny ghosties, the funny little, you know, if you were here for it, you know. But she, again, loves, like, those kinds of things and that kind of humor, and so I really wanted to get her something. I want to make her something, like, really nice and sweet, because, again, like, she put in that really big custom order, my first ever custom order, and she's always been one of, like, my biggest supporters, I feel like. Even when she didn't even know me that well, she was like, back in my TikTok live streaming days, she was always supporting me on there. So I really need to, like, pay her back, because she has given me so much kindness. I mean, I know little crochet PPs can't really repay all the kindness, but I feel like she's really gonna appreciate these, because, okay, first let me show you the first PP that I found. I don't know, again, if I can show this, but I showed the Halloweenies and YouTube was fine with it. So I think that these should be fine. The PPs should be okay. So this was the first one that I found, and I still think that this one is really cute and fun. I'm still kind of going back and forth, because I do like the aspect of this one where it is that surprise, kind of like how the Halloweenies were, how you had to take the ghost off to see the weenie. I like the surprise of it. I like that the weenie is hidden, and I like that it has so many accessories. It's fun, and I do still really like this one. But again, in my morning Etsy shopping this morning, I found this weenie pattern that doesn't just include one variation, but includes multiple different variations, and I just thought that it was so cute. I love especially the nutcracker one, the way that, like, it has little hairs sticking out of the hat. I don't know why, it's just so funny to me, and I just thought that these were so cute. I don't know though if I would even have time to make every single variation, but I just thought that they were so adorable. I feel like she would absolutely love them. Again, though, now I'm really going back and forth between the two patterns, because I feel like these ones, I don't know why, but they're just so freaking cute. Like, they're adorable. Like, what? I just think they're so cute. But the other pattern is also really cool, because I like that it is more hidden and it can be more discreet. But I don't know if she would even care about it being discreet, which is why I am kind of leaning towards the other weenies. But I don't know. Y'all will have to let me know in the comments if you think I should go with weenie 1 or weenie 2, PP number 1 or PP number 2. And next on my list is my fiance's mom, or my mother-in-law is just what I usually call her to make it easy. But she and we like love going to Disneyland together, and so I was thinking of making her something Disney related, like maybe something small so that I could put it on a keychain so that she could hang it, like, on her backpack as a backpack charm for her Disney bag. But I don't know, I was kind of struggling to find, like, really cute Disney patterns that I liked that would fit that sort of purpose that I want for them. So I'm still kind of on the fence about this one, y'all, and I unfortunately don't have a cutie little Disney pattern to share with you guys. But if all else fails, I feel like those little flowers, the birth month flowers, making one of those for her as a keychain would be really sweet and cute. It's also just hard though to make stuff for her. Even if I did make her a cute Disney keychain, she is known for giving away all of her gifts. Like last time I gave her a crochet keychain, she just gave it to my fiance's niece, which like is fine because I mean, if she wants it, obviously I don't care. I love both of them, but I don't know. I'm just like, I would like to make her something that she like actually likes and would actually want to keep, but I really don't know. Maybe she's the hardest one on this list, surprisingly, when she's literally my business partner. We gotta move on to my fiance's dad, and he is, I don't know if anyone else can relate. I don't know if any other crocheters out there have someone like this in their life. But my father-in-law, he's just the sweetest ever. He loves to give out my little mini sea creatures to like everyone he knows. All of his nurses, all of his doctors, all of the church ladies, everyone. And honestly, I feel like the biggest crochet gift that I could give him is just a bag of mini sea creatures, which I know might sound kind of funny because I was literally just talking about how I want to make something for my mother-in-law that she would actually want to keep and hold on to and not give away. But for him, I feel like he's kind of like the opposite. Like I don't know if he would want to keep something. He's just very giving like that. Maybe they're just both like that. But I don't know why I'm fine with him doing it, but he is very giving. He likes to give out little things to everyone, and so I feel like that's the best thing that I could make for him is a bag of all the sea creature minis. It's so funny, literally every single time I see him, he says, "Did you bring me a whale? Did you bring me a whale?" And I haven't brought him any whales in a long time. So I feel like this would be a great gift for him. And if you have anyone like that in your life who's just a really big giver and who likes to give things out everywhere they go, like to their waiter at a restaurant or whoever, other service workers, their friends, anything like that, honestly, the best crochet gift that you might be able to give them is just a bag of mini items so that they can hand out your creations for all of the world to see, which is actually kind of really fun. And next on the list is another person that I was having a difficult time figuring out what I wanted to make for, but it is my fiance's sister's husband. And basically I didn't know what to make for him because I don't know what he would be into, because I don't really think he would be into a plushie too much. He'd probably just end up giving it to the kids. Like, I don't think he's really into that kind of thing. And so I was just really thinking about everything that he likes and what I might be able to make for him. And at first I was thinking of making, like, if I could figure out how to make some sort of like applique, like a patch, because he's really into patches, and he also likes, him and my fiance both, they're crazy about Misfits, the band. So I was thinking about trying to make him like some sort of like Misfits type of applique. I feel like if I did that, my fiance would 1000% want one as well. But that is beyond my skill level right now because I couldn't find a written out pattern for it, and it's above my pattern writing skills at this moment. So I was still brainstorming about what I could make for him. And then again, as I was doing my morning Etsy shopping, I stumbled across a baseball ornament that had like the LA Dodgers whatever carved into it, the LA. Sorry if I seem nasty about it. We are not a Dodgers fan in this family, in this household. We're not having it because we are San Diego Padres fans. But basically that ornament gave me inspo because I was like, that would actually be so cute, and I feel like he would really, really like that. Like, a little baseball ornament with SD written on it to hang on the tree. And then, I don't know, it's not just like something useless, I guess, because it's actually like a decoration. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna make that for him. And I will show you the picture right here and the listing and everything of the first initial baseball that I saw, the Dodgers one. Because, I mean, okay, if you're watching this and you're a Dodgers fan, like, it's fine. It's just not for me and my family. But if it's for you and your family, like, that's fine. That's okay. But, so I do want to show this one, since this is what sparked my inspo. But honestly, it seems like it's just a white ball with, you know, red stitching in it. So I don't know if I'm actually going to buy a pattern for this or not. But if you guys do want a pattern for it, that is the one that sparked my inspo. Maybe I'm also just being weird about it because I don't know if I could own a pattern that's for LA. I'd rather just, you know, YouTube a baseball crochet tutorial. But that's just me again. If you are a Dodgers fan, there's no hate here. It's just they're crazy. Those fans are crazy, y'all. So this would be the absolute perfect gift for all of those baseball lovers in your life. And the great thing about it is I feel like you really can customize it to be whatever team you want. I'm also going to link below this website that I found that shows you how to crochet every single letter in the alphabet, because I personally don't have the skill to freehand that. And so I feel like this website is going to be super helpful for helping me to crochet the S and the D, and then y'all can use it to crochet whatever letters you might need for your baseball or anything else that you want to add letters to. Because I feel like it is so fun to add letters, honestly, to any kind of gift that you might be making, depending on what it is, I guess, just to customize it to the person as well, because I feel like that can also show that it was a custom piece that was made just for them, not just something generic. So I don't know, just a fun little touch that you can add to your gifts. And the last person that I have on my list is actually my fiance's sister's husband's mom. So, you know, a lot of separations between her and I, but she is like one of the absolute sweetest people I know. She's so sweet, so kind, but she's also one of those people who I struggled to think of something to make for her, because I feel like if I gave her a plushie, I feel like she just might be kind of confused by it. I don't really know. I don't know. I just know because of how she reacts when she sees the kids open things, and she's always so confused about the gift. She does not know what these kids are into these days. She doesn't, it's a lot, you know. And so I was thinking about what I could make for her, and I'm still again on the fence and leaning towards those birth month flower keychains, but I'm also nervous because I feel like I'm putting a lot of my eggs in that basket, and I don't even know if that pattern is gonna pan out for me. But of course, as I mentioned, I am planning to make a bunch of fun little Vlogmas videos, and I really am wanting to try out that pattern, and I will let you guys know how it goes. And that is all the patterns that I am hoping that I can get to by this Christmas, plus with some extra ones thrown in there. I'm definitely not planning to crochet every single one of the ones that I mentioned, but I hope that it sparked some inspo for y'all, or maybe you were even just entertained. Who knows? Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't believe I almost forgot, but I actually got a fun little activity for us to do during Vlogmas as well. It is this Hello Kitty advent calendar. And so I was thinking we could open one of these up every day during Vlogmas. I know it's already December 7th, but you know, we can just open 2 every day until we finally catch up. By the way, this advent calendar is a charm bracelet making advent calendar. And so I'm pretty sure that the first day gives you the like actual bracelet part of it, and then every other day you open up a new charm. But if y'all been here before, you might know I'm kind of obsessed with charms, so I'm probably not gonna use it for the bracelet because I like to add the charms to my crochet pieces. And I honestly was kind of killing two birds with one stone by getting this because I'd already been wanting to get Sanrio charms anyway because I want to start making like Hello Kitty and Sanrio sort of keychains. So I needed some charms for that, and then I just thought that this could be so fun for us to open up together. And in case you guys are like actually into unboxings and advent calendar unboxings and things like that, because ever since I was a kid, I've always loved advent calendars, and I don't know, I like watching people open up their advent calendars. So just a little bit of a plug here, but I also have this advent calendar to open. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas themed advent calendar. It's this really huge box, and my fiance and I actually have an annual tradition, I guess, kind of. This is our 3rd year doing it, so I guess it's an annual tradition of opening up a Nightmare Before Christmas advent calendar, and we like to open it up every day on TikTok. And so definitely check out our couple's TikTok if you are into, I don't know, advent calendar unboxing. Hopefully we'll be opening this on there soon, but I don't know, y'all. My poor fiance, she's been sick as a dog. That's why y'all didn't get a vlog for 1 week, but hopefully we should be opening it soon. And I will have this one linked down below as well as the Hello Kitty one, even though it's a little late. I don't know, in case y'all are like me and you don't care about it being a little late. But let's get back to opening up Little Miss Hello Kitty days 1 and 2. Okay, y'all, let me get the plastic off. All right, plastic is off, and it's so cute. The packaging is so adorable. I just took the wrapper off of it and it's so cute. Also, look at the side of it. It's so adorable. Perfect for all you Hello Kitty lovers out there, including myself. I love Hello Kitty. Let's open it up. Oh my gosh, is that a little mirror? Oh, that's so cute. Here's our first little one that we have. It's like a little heart like this. And let's pop open day number 1. Okay, you guys, just as I predicted, it is the little bracelet part of it. Maybe I will make the little bracelet, and then like as I use up the charms, I'll just take them off of it. I don't know, but this is boring. Let's get to a real charm. So day number 2 is on the same heart. Let's open her up. Wait, that's day number 2, right? Yeah. Not me being blind. Oh, it's cute. Look at it. She's a cutie. I hope it's in focusing for y'all. She's so cute. I love it. I love Hello Kitty. And on the back, it says like Sanrio and everything. It says Sanrio 2025. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I'm like, it's licensed. It's like official. It's not even a knockoff. Usually I fail at these and I accidentally get a knockoff, but I'm already really impressed by this. So again, definitely, even though it's a little late for an advent calendar, you know, this is still just so cute, I feel like, to get these little charms. So that was days 1 and 2. Tomorrow we'll do days 3 and 4. Thank you so much, as always, for staying till the end and watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my face and my cute little plushies on your feed. You can also check out all of my other socials, which I will have linked down below, including Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Lemonade, you name it. As always, if you did make it to the end of today's video, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite pattern, project, whatever it was that you saw in today's video, or if you have any other thoughts, opinions, or comments, definitely leave those all down below. Or if you're more of a shy girly like I can tend to be, and you don't like leaving words in the comments, then just leave me a Santa emoji, because I really did feel like Santa this week, y'all, getting to curate this gift list for some of the people who I love the most in my life. I hope y'all had fun hanging out with me today, because I had so much fun hanging out with all of y'all, and have a magical rest of your day. Bye-bye! No, I shouldn't say this. Cut this out of the video. Don't put this in.